What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the DC Collectibles CW Supergirl TV Series Supergirl. Now here we do have her in the packaging. You can see we do get the figure, as well as an alternate set of hands. Kind of disappointed that we are lacking one accessory, and I'll go over that more when we get her out of the packaging. You can see it does say Supergirl on the side. She is the first figure of the Supergirl wave. On the side we have an image of the figure. I really do miss the times where they put the image of the actor rather than the figure, but it is what it is. On the back we have other figures of that DC Collectible has put out. We have Constantine, Vixen, Supergirl, and Martian Manhunter. Not much more to say about the packaging. It is standard DC Collectibles packaging. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of her review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have Supergirl posed and out of the packaging. Before we get onto the figure, let's actually show off her accessories. Supergirl does come with 3 pairs of hands. We do get the hands that we have on her out of the packaging, which are these open hands. And let's try to get these off on camera. There we go. Just so I can show off some detail. They are the same hand. Well, they're the same sculpt, just mirrored and with the camera can focus. I really do like the fact that the nails are painted. They're this really nice pearlescent white, and it's the same on both hands. And then we get this really nice metallic blue for her costume, which looks really good. They did a good job painting that. But besides the open palm hands that we have, Supergirl also does come with 2 clenched fists. We have a right and a left hand. Now let me actually get the fist. So we get those hands, and then we also do get some grip hands, although she doesn't come with any other accessories for her to hold on to. But again, her fingernails are painted with these grip hands, you can see. Although on this one, it looks like they kind of missed the mark here. It's not as nice as it could be, but it's still overall a pretty good paint job. So we're just going to go ahead and reattach her hand here. And it's a simple pegging system that's a really tight fit, honestly. Let's see if I can't get it in. Let's move the camera out. It's the same peg system that we've been seeing with all the other CW-verse figures, and this one's just getting a little bit, there we go. It took a little bit of finessing, but it's in there. And that's all the accessories she comes with. Now, originally, Supergirl was supposed to come with an alternate head sculpt, which we didn't get that, and I'm a little disappointed we're not getting that head sculpt, and it was basically her hair brushed back so we can actually get her in flying poses. I don't know why they decided to cut that. I think cost was the #1 reason they cut that sculpt, that extra head sculpt, and I'm a little disappointed with that. I don't really like it when companies retract figures and then charge more, retract accessories on figures, then charge more. It seems a little underhanded, but it is what it is. But Supergirl, as it stands, is a really nice figure, and I'm really glad I picked her up. Now, let's actually have a quick comparison really fast. Here we do have the DC Collectibles Supergirl, and here we have her posed next to the Mattel Multiverse Supergirl, and it's really night and day when it comes to both costumes. You can see this one has the red lines really noticeable. Well, this one, I'll actually show that off in a little bit. It's not as noticeable. It's really subtle. Now, there are a few things that the Mattel one does a little better than the DC Collectibles one, and that's articulation, and that's probably where the Mattel version has this figure beat, and that's mainly because she has more articulation than this one. But let's actually show off some details, and this is actually where one argument that people say Mattel beats out DC Collectibles in. If I can just zoom in, and we can get Supergirl in screen. A lot of people are disappointed that this really doesn't look like the actress for Supergirl, and I'll admit from some angles it doesn't. I do hear a lot of people say that Mattel's is actually better, but honestly, I don't know why people are saying that. I'm guessing just because this one is smiling, where this one has a more neutral expression. Because having them side by side, it's no contest. The DC Collectibles one looks more like the actress than the Mattel version. I don't know, her cheeks just seem cheekbones are just a little too high here, and then her jawline is completely wrong. But see, even looking at it from this angle, this looks more like the actress than this one, so I don't know why people are saying the Mattel one looks better. It obviously does not, and let's move that figure off so we can actually go on to more of Supergirl's details. Again, it's a really nice likeness to the actress. I don't remember her name. It's like Melissa Benoit, Benoit. I really should look that up, but as it stands, really good likeness to the actress. You can see the red lines that I was talking about are subtle. They're not all in your face like the Mattel version, and let's pull her out really fast. You can see how predominant those red lines are on the Mattel version. And then on the DC Collectibles version, we actually do get a textured costume, which is really neat. As far as the cape goes, the DC Collectible one, I believe, is a little bit soft. Yeah, it's not a little bit, it's much softer. And if you notice on her elbow, there is a little bit of damage to the plastic. And what was basically going on is that I actually had to pull this apart. Like, I had to remove the pin, remove the elbow, and everything here had to be removed just so I could get this articulation free. And you can see it is a little bit loose. But I don't know, it's like the plastic got fused together while I was in the factory. I had to separate that. But anyway, moving on to her detail, her belt is with this really nice gold color. The S-shield looks really nice. I'll give it credit that they did a good job sculpting and painting it, because it is sculpted and it's outlined in gold. You can see she is wearing her stockings, and then we get her red boots, which are a darker shade than her skirt. And then on the back we do get some detailing here. So it's really good detail all throughout the figure, and there's a peg hole on her right foot in case you have a stand that you want to put Supergirl on. So that's Supergirl's detail, so let's move on to her articulation. Excuse me, I just had to cough really fast. Supergirl does come with a ball-jointed head. She can look up slightly. She can't really look down, even though her hair is a soft material. It doesn't provide enough to really look down, and you can see her hair is actually pushing her head back to that position. But looking up, she can do it no problem. She can tilt her head side to side, which is surprising, as well as spin left and right. Arms on a ball joint go out to about that far. Do a full 360. She spins right below the elbow, has an elbow joint. She also spins and bends at the wrist, although you're going to want to be careful with those because you don't want to end up breaking the figure. She has no waist articulation or abdomen crunch, so that's a little sad that we don't get that. But her skirt is a softer piece, so her legs can go out to about that far, although the skirt wants to push them back together. They go forward that much. Back, not that far. They only go back about that far. She doesn't have a thigh swivel, but she does have double jointed in the knee. She does have a hinge in the ankle, and no rocker ankle, although because no thigh swivel, you're really not going to have a hard time standing her up. So that's Supergirl for you. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get a pose for my final thoughts, and I'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Supergirl pose for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like the way this figure came out, although I kind of wish she had the DC multiverse level articulation, because that would have made this figure so much better. As it stands, she still is a really cool figure. We do get some posing options with the interchangeable hands. I really do wish that we did get that alternate head sculpt for her, because I really wanted to have her pose in more dramatic flying poses, but this is actually a really cool pose, and this is probably how I'm going to have mine displayed on my collection. Now, if you're looking for this Supergirl, she is available at your comic book stores. I know she came out earlier in the year. I think, was it the end of May she came out? But my comic book store just barely got her in. I just had to have her in my collection. And she's a really nice addition. And I really want to see more Supergirl characters. Maybe we'll get a Superman. Who knows? But as it stands, I really do recommend this figure. She is an improvement over the multiverse version, and I know a lot of people say that that head sculpt is better, but I really do like this one. This one has a really soft, it's hard to explain, but I do like this head sculpt a little more than the other one. So if you can find this Supergirl, I really do recommend her. She is available at your comic book store, so if you can't find her, go ahead and ask if they can order one for you, because she's a really nice figure, and you're going to want to have her in your collection, especially if you've been collecting the CW-verse characters like I have been. And she's just a really overall nice looking figure. And I'm going to wrap up the review here, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other action figure reviews. All my DC collectible reviews are up, so go ahead and check those out as well. And if there's a figure you guys would like to see me review, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to add it to my collection if it fits. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry about that. But until next time, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. My